Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be testing out doing ombre using an airbrush machine. This is the airbrush machine that I have. It is from Amazon. I will leave a link down below. So this is what it looks like. It says note the oxygen meter, little silver bottle. A really nice package. It's a nice sturdy white box. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up, and this is what comes inside. So the first thing I see is a little manual. This is mini airbrush kit. It's just the user manual. I'm going to obviously go through this and see how we use it. It gives all the instructions, which we will definitely need. This is how it comes packaged inside. So we have our airbrush gun right here, and I'm guessing this is where we put our little solution. We have a plug or a charger. I don't know what this is, but we'll go through all of it and see and figure it out. Then we have our little part that we put underneath, so just this part right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assemble all of this and come back and see and read the instructions, and let's see how this goes. So the setup was really easy. I just had to take this little compressor out and apply the gun on top, and that's all. And this is where the liquid goes. So they give you different sizes. So you have this really small one if you just have some small little solution, like if you have a small part of solution, then you can use that one. This is like a medium size. Then you have a larger one if you need to put a lot more. So just for the sake of this, I am going to use the big one, because, or like the medium sized one, because I'm not too sure how this is going to work. So I'm probably going to make a lot more solution than I need to. Also, I'm going to be using it and spraying it on so many different things, like on paper towels and stuff, until I get the hang of it. So this is what it looks like. I'll just move this to the side so you can see. It's actually super pretty. It's just like a silver with like a little gold button. I'm guessing this is what we need to turn on. So I just turned that on. As you can see, it's really powerful. Like it's on. And then this back part right here is supposed to, you know, make it come out stronger or more or less strong. I'm not too sure, but this is how you adjust the strength of it. So it's really strong right now. Wow. Okay, I'm excited. And then I'm just going to press this button again and turn it off, and let's just read some instructions again just to make sure that we're doing everything right. So we install the gun on the air pump, then we are going to fill the fluid in the cup after thinning it appropriately. Then we're going to press the spray outlet switch shortly on the compressor. Then the airbrush will get air fluid at the same time. Then we can move the tail screw to adjust the spray size. Rotating counterclockwise will increase the volume of spray, and clockwise will reduce it. Okay, that seems super simple. Again, like I've said, I've never actually used an air gun machine. So what I'm going for today is a navy blue ombre, which I know is like super brave of me because I'm going in with such a strong color, but we're just going to wing it and go on with it and call it a day. So I'm just grabbing a little dampen dish like so, and I'm going to grab my gel polish, and I'm going to be using an IBD polish in navy blue. So this is the polish I'm going to use. It's called Cantina Hopping from IBD. It's just a nice navy blue. I don't believe I have any other navy blue polishes, which is why I'm going to use this. And I don't know, I'm going to apply a couple drops of this into my little dampen dish. I'm going to make quite a lot of it, more than I think I'll need. So all I did was I'm taking an orange wood stick just to speed it up a little so I don't have to wait to drop. I'm just going to put that in there, and I'm just going to take some polish out and clean it on the side of the dampen dish. And then once I have my acetone in it, I will just mix it all through. Maybe some more, because I do want it to be quite pigmented, but I think that should be good. Yeah. That seems like it should be a good amount. I don't know if you can see that, but I just have quite a lot on that side. I don't really know what the best way to go with this is. So I'm hoping this is going to be good. Alright, next I'm just going to take some acetone and maybe like that much. Let's just use that much right now. Now I'm not too sure why it's always said to do it with acetone, but I'm guessing it just thins it out a lot more and it won't, I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know why. I would assume you could do this with alcohol too, but I've never really seen anything used with alcohol, so I'm not going to. I know you can clean it with alcohol, so I know it is safe for the machine, but maybe just the way the gel polish is going to react might be different, so which is why I'm going to do it with this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a paper towel and I'm going to place it right here, and I'm going to drop this into this part of the gun. So that doesn't really seem like a lot of liquid, and I'm actually not too sure if this is acetone safe, so I should probably make this fast. I'm gonna put the lid back on here. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, turn the button on, and I do need to press this in order to activate it. I don't think it's gonna come out right away, but just in case, I'm just gonna hold it right here. Okay, this seems very aggressive. All right, let's go. So I'm gonna hold this right here and see. Oh, okay. Very cool. It's working, definitely working. So in order to take that gel base off, all it said was I will need some cuticle oil. So I just picked out a cuticle oil with like a brush just so it's easier. All I'm supposed to do is grab some cuticle oil and drench my nails along the cuticles with some cuticle oil. So I'm going to do that to all of them, as I'm going to be removing them all so we can do this new set. So I'm just going to let it sit and, you know, get in there. I'm also going to do the back sides of it as well. You can use a dropper cuticle if you want, but I just found that this might be the easiest one because I have so much control of where I want to put it, and I can just quickly massage it through as well, just with the brush. Okay, and then you're just supposed to grab an orange wood stick like so and poke it in here. Like the oil kind of sits in and gets in it, but it's really easy. Like I can actually like go under. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so I just removed them and they came off so much easier on my right hand because while I was working on my left hand, I soaked them into the oil. Whereas this hand, I was rushing it and hoping and thinking that it was going to come off super easily, and you can see like I ripped just one nail, actually just ripped the length off of that, but other than that it worked amazingly. My nails are still like fine, there's literally no damage to them, and some of this is just damaged because I had a little layer of acrylic before, so that just kind of peeled off. So for this set, I want to go for the natural round in medium. Last time I did the sculpted square long, I think, but this time I just want to do something simple and go with some round nails. I just feel like they look a lot nicer, and I just find the natural line might be a little bit better for my nails, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm just gonna prep my nails like I did in the last video, and I'll do that quickly and apply these on just like the last video. So I'm just going to take a fine sanding band on my e-file, which, as I mentioned before, I just used the beautiful Marquardt one, and I'm going to use this and run this along my nails, making sure all of the shine is gone, especially because I put cuticle oil all over them to remove my previous set. So you just want to make sure that I really get rid of all of that shine. I'm also going to use this bit to push back my cuticles a little bit and just get them ready for the next set. Next, I'm just going to take one of those ball bits and run that along, just further taking that off. I'm also going to run it along the white skin that pulls up because I won't really need to cut too much because I just did my nails last week. So I'm just going to further get around there. And that's pretty much my prep for this set right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some alcohol and wipe that clean. So I'm just taking it on a manicure brush and I'm going to put some alcohol onto it and clean. So I'm sizing out the tips now, and this time I'm going to make sure that they fit sidewall to sidewall, and this time they are going to fit a lot better just because I'm using the natural shape. I'm not using sculpted, so I won't really need to do too much. Oh, these are going to look so cute. So as you can see, this cuticle end of this tip fits perfectly nice and snug on my natural cuticle shape. If it doesn't, and if you have more of like a square cuticle, you can definitely take a nail file and file that. So as you can see, like my thumb's a little bit more square, not too round, but it's not too bad. So you can file it and customize it to your own. So this one right here isn't fitting too perfectly. As you can see, when I place it, there's that little bit right there that's hanging on my skin. So I'm just going to take a nail file and customize that. So I'm just going to hold the tip and file just away a little bit. Perfect. This time I am going to use the Gel X Prep for my tips instead of etching them all out, and see how this works. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm just supposed to apparently rub it until it gets gooey, and yeah, that's supposed to just prep the tip. So it does kind of smell like nail polish remover, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably thinking that's what it is. So you can see, I don't know if you can actually, but it is starting to like get really sticky. So I think that is a prepped tip. Just need to take it again and do it on all of them. So I went ahead and put a coat of the Peel Off Base Studio from Gellyfit onto my nails. And this time around, I'm actually not going to put a layer of Extend Gel on my natural nails. I'm just going to use this as like the Extend Gel on my natural nails, because I don't really need to fill up such a big gap like I did on the sculpted ones. And I think it might just be a little bit easier for me to take them off when I want to. And for this one, I'm just going to use the normal Extend Gel, not the colored ones like I did before, because this color is not going to actually show. Also, just a little quick update from my last nails. I actually didn't really like using the colored gels on here. I actually prefer painting them on, which I felt was a lot easier for me. It was a little bit more time consuming, but it just worked a lot better. So I'm just putting a little layer of that on here. I'm going to place the Extend Gel or the tip down now with nice moderate pressure. Is it only me who finds this super satisfying to watch other people apply? And then I'm just going to put it underneath my lamp. If you do get some spillage like that, you can grab a brush. You can grab any brush, but this is the brush I'm going to use to just put in there and kind of smooth it out. It's kind of already cured. Also, just a quick mention, I did want to mention that these brushes I do not have links to. Everything I do have a link to, I would link in the description below, but there's a few things that I do use in my everyday service that I don't have links to because I am a certified nail tech and I do buy a lot of my things from a local nail supply store. So when you ask me for links, I might not have direct links, but what I can do if you do ask is mention something similar that you can probably find on Amazon, but I do mention what the names of every single product is. So if I'm saying I'm using a buffer, like a buffing block, I'm using a buffing block. So that's all you're going to search on Amazon is a buffing block, and they should show up. You don't have to use exactly the same things I am using. I just wanted to put that out there because I know I don't have links to everything, which is kind of annoying, but a lot of these things are easily found either at like Sally's Beauty Supply or, you know, Amazon. Amazon is honestly my best friend. I buy so many things off of Amazon, but sometimes I don't have links, so I'm sorry. But if there is something in particular you do want me to find for you or link down below, you can definitely leave that in the comments, and I will try my best to find you an alternative. But some stuff I just assumed were kind of self-explanatory, so I don't really leave them. But if you are a beginner and you do need that help, definitely leave it in the comments below, and I will for sure find you something. So I now have all of the nails on. I'm going to go ahead and do a full cure in my big lamp, and then we will file and shape them and buff them and work with our airbrush a little bit more. So I just went ahead and painted my nails with 317, which was the more taupey gray tone one, and this is what it looks like. It's such a pretty color, and I think this is going to be the perfect base for what I want. So next we're going to go in with our airbrush machine. I still have my little liquid in there. I'm just going to shake it around because it's been sitting in there for a while. Okay, what do we think? Pretty cool. I just think I have it on the highest. I need it to come out a little bit slower, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the instructions and see what was the slower one. So I actually just removed what was on my thumb because I felt like that was a little bit too harsh of a spray, so I did try to lower it down a little. So let's try now. So as you saw, I just went a little bit too close, which is why it started doing that. So you do need to keep at a distance. And this time it worked quite better. Like, I like that fade a little bit more. The other one was a little bit too harsh. So that's definitely a nicer gradient, but now I have like this little air bubble. I don't even know what to call that, like made out of air. I don't know. Anyways, but I'm happy with it. I'm sure that when we top coat it, it will go away. So I'm just going to take some alcohol, the one that I had on the side, and I'm just going to wipe the edges clean properly and thoroughly before I cure. It doesn't look like I need a second layer because I'm happy with how it looks with just one, but if you feel like you want to have a little bit more, you definitely can. And I'm happy I was able to figure out the less aggressiveness of this, like how to get it less aggressive, because before it was way too aggressive. So let's do the rest. So I am actually placing it on a little, like I'm actually placing it on my lamp just so it elevates, and I don't need to do this because otherwise I'll have gel all over here. Just as I would if I were to have a client, I would have them obviously on my little armrest. So I'm going to do it like that, and hopefully these are better and easier. This is kind of proving to be like easy, but like difficult, like trying to understand. So I'm just gonna go ahead, turn it on first. Wow, so that's how they look right now. I think they look super pretty. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean, which actually wasn't too messy. Like I thought it was going to be a lot more messier, which is a good thing. I don't want it to be messy. I hate when things get messy. Oops. So I'm just taking this right here, and I'm just going to use my brush to clean up. Next, I'm just gonna top coat my nails, and honestly top coat has just made them look even more seamless, which is exactly what you want when you are doing ombre. So that's what they look like all with some top coat. I think they look so good. I'm so impressed with how they look. So just to further amplify it, I'm just going to take a Born Pretty gel. This is in Alchemist, which is gold, and we're just going to draw some squiggly lines and elevate it just on one nail. So for this, I'm just grabbing a small little striping brush. It's so tiny, and let's just get going. What am I doing? No idea, but we will just do random swirls. That's the best part, is when you don't really know what you're doing. So I'm just going to rest my pinky on here just for support, and I'm just going to draw some lines. Alright, so I just went ahead and did my right hand, and I did have to go ahead and make a little bit more of this little potion we have up here. And next I'm just gonna clean it, and the way you're supposed to clean it is just, you know, fill this up with some alcohol and keep spraying it until it comes out clear. So let's just see how long that's gonna take. So let's do that. I'm just going to dump out all of this excess just so we're not, you know, sitting here for so long. So I just open it up, and I'm gonna just dump it on a paper towel, and we're going to start. So I'm just gonna fill it up with just the spray nozzle right here. Obviously the sides are quite dirty, but that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna turn it on. I'm just going to, as you can see, like there's still a color coming out. This is probably not a good way. I'm just gonna grab a paper towel. Yeah, it's pretty clean. Yeah. It does kind of look blue because I have that, but as you can see, it's quite clean and clear. Alright, so this is how my nails turned out using the Airbrush machine from Amazon, which I will leave a link down below because I absolutely love it and I love the outcome, and I think my nails look flawless like this. I'm just going to go ahead and take some cuticle oil now and just put some cuticle oil just so you guys can see how nice they look, and I would definitely be happy to do this on a client. I think they look so beautiful, and honestly it wasn't as messy as I thought it would be, so I would definitely recommend doing your ombres this way. As you can see, they're super flawless. Wow, I'm actually really impressed, and I just decided to do like a little touch of Valentine's Day because I don't know, it's coming up, and so I just put like a chrome heart on it, which I love the way the set looks. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button while you are at it. Until next time, bye.